Hey guys, it's Rob from Hypop and welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be going through how to set up a backdrop stand, as well as all the different options available on the market today. Thanks for watching guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more photo and video equipment reviews just like this. Hit that notification bell to be updated of all the videos when we release them. Also hit that like button if this video has helped you in any way, and leave a comment down below if you have any thoughts or comments on backdrop stands in general. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Hypop and visit our website, hypop.com.au. Let's get into it. Backdrop stands are an essential piece of equipment for photographers or filmmakers, whether you're shooting in a studio or on location. It allows you to mount a clean, seamless backdrop, including cotton muslin backdrops or paper backdrops, directly to a stand. And we also go through and compare cotton muslin backdrops as well as paper backdrops in a video, so we'll link that up above and in the description down below. There are so many different options available on the market. Firstly, starting with a pop-up collapsible backdrop stand. And what that is basically a light stand tripod with a peg or a clamp at the top that allows you to mount a collapsible backdrop. Collapsible backdrops are large backdrops, however suitable for single subjects, and they can be as big as 1.5 meters wide by 2.1 tall. So you can see you can use that portable and on location, and you can collapse that down and basically take that around with you and store it away nice and easy. There's also T-stands available, and T-stands are also just tripod legs as well as a crossbar, which you can mount a backdrop to the actual stand via clamps or pegs. Another option is a 4 kilo backdrop stand, and that's basically just a standard duty or a light duty stand that can mount cotton muslins or half-length paper rolls. Half-length paper rolls vary in weight, perhaps only about 3 kilos or so, so they're ideally suited for the 4 kilo stand. There's also an 8 kilo backdrop stand or a heavy duty backdrop stand. And for that, you can actually mount full length paper rolls, full length varying all the way up to about 3 meter in length, and they weigh about 6 kilos, so you can see that's more suited to a heavy duty stand. You can also use a makeshift backdrop stand if you have some C-stands available as well as boom arms. So you can get 2 C-stands as well as their relevant boom arms, and then mount a paper backdrop across those C-stands. And that way you can actually utilize stands that you may already have, which may be some C-stands, as a backdrop stand. And lastly, there's also another backdrop stand available, and it's growing in popularity, which is the telescopic backdrop stand. And that's typically used for trade show displays. So it has 2 crossbars, one at the top and one at the bottom, and it actually has the side legs, and it has a smaller footprint because you don't have tripod legs that spread out and occupy too much space along the ground. So you can use these, and these are telescopic, so that means the actual crossbars reduce and increase in length. And these are popular to use for cotton muslin backdrops, paper backdrops, or even just trade show displays. So if you have a backdrop printed out for your trade show or exhibition, you can use these stands as well. So the first backdrop stand we'll look at is the pop-up collapsible backdrop stand. It basically comprises of a heavy duty light stand or a light stand tripod, which I have with me here, and also a heavy duty peg. And this is a big clamp here that mounts directly to the top of the actual stand. So you can see this is just a standard 5/8 inch spigot. We have some stands here which are heavy duty, so you can move the position of this actual pivot to be at the top position there, and then mount the actual peg clamp and tighten the thumb screw there. So it's nice and easy. You can also tilt the actual head, so you can tilt that if you want to angle the actual backdrop once it's clamped on. All you need to do after that is clamp your backdrop directly to the peg right here at the top. Now these stands are actually about 2.6 meters high, and that allows you to mount large collapsible backdrops that are about that 2.1 meter high. And that's nice and easy. The whole goal of these backdrop stands is to be portable, lightweight, easy to store away, and easy to transport. I mean, it's just perfect for on location. The next backdrop stand option is called a T-stand. A T-stand also comprises of a light stand as well as a crossbar that you mount on the top, and it makes the shape of a T. It comes with a carry bag just like this, And inside you have the light stand and the crossbar that's in 3 parts. You connect the crossbars together, and that allows you to have the crossbar at the top where you can actually mount a backdrop to using pegs or clamps. This is a nice portable, easy, lightweight option as well. Because it comes with this carry bag, it allows you to transport this or store this away and bring it on location as well as use in a studio. And taking a step up from there is the 4 kilo backdrop stand. This also comes in a carry bag, and what this comprises of is actually 2 tripod legs. So you have one on either side, and you have 4 segments for your crossbar at the top. It's a little bit heavier in terms of duty, where you can mount cotton muslin backdrops as well as paper backdrops onto this stand because it supports a heavier load up to 4 kilos. The actual crossbars simply connect together and you mount it to the tripod legs at the top. There's screw threads that mount straight on, and then you have a wing nut to lock the crossbar into position. This stand here is great because it's still lightweight and also is suitable to use in studio. If you want to use accessories to further stabilize your actual backdrop stands, I'd recommend using some sandbags and also perhaps some backdrop pegs if you're mounting a backdrop to this and you want to ensure that the actual backdrop's taut to both sides of the actual tripod legs of the backdrop stand. For a video just on how to set up a sandbag and also different ideas on what you can use as weights for sandbag, we'll link it up above as well as in the description below. And taking another step up from the 4 kilo stand is the 8 kilo backdrop stand. This is a heavier duty backdrop stand and suitable for full length paper backdrops, as well as all the other backdrops that are lighter weight compared to that large full length paper backdrop. So you can mount cotton muslin, paper backdrops, vinyl backdrops, an array of different backdrops that you can use with this backdrop stand. This one here is a little bit more heavier duty. It comes in a larger bag, and it's also a little bit heavier to carry around, but still suitable for on location as well as studio. It's perfect if you want a permanent setup of a backdrop stand or something that you can just simply store away when you're not using it. Another great option as a backdrop stand is the telescopic backdrop stand. You can see this also comes with a carry bag and also 2 flat legs. And these are flat legs different to that of light stand legs or tripod legs, because you can see it occupies a lot smaller in terms of the footprint. So if you have limited space, this is great to set up. The telescopic backdrop stand actually has 2 crossbars, one at the top and one at the bottom, as well as 2 along the side. So it kind of creates a square or rectangular shape, and you can actually reduce or increase the size of the actual backdrop stand because the telescopic crossbars allow you to do so. These backdrop stands are perfect to use as trade show displays, as well as simply just mounting backdrops up, including cotton muslin and paper backdrops. They're heavier duty, and because they have a nice flat leg, you can actually mount them and quite easily and stabilize those with sandbags or counterweights to ensure a nice sturdy backdrop. Now the last option for a backdrop stand is sort of like a makeshift backdrop, so which you can actually use any C-stands or studio lighting stands that you have if they have boom arms. So if you have a C-stand with a boom arm, you can have one on either end and have the boom arms mounted so that it's horizontal, and that way you can insert your backdrop in either end, especially if it's like a paper backdrop roll that has a hollow core. You can slide them in and use that as an actual backdrop stand. That way you have lighting stands that you can use for lighting stand purposes, as well as using that actual same stand to mount a backdrop. So if you have extra stands available, it's perfect for use with backdrops. So just going through how to set up most backdrop stands, which includes the T stand, as well as the 4 kilo stand and 8 kilo stand. It's relatively simple to set up. So here I've got the tripod leg. This is just one of the tripod legs. So on the T stand, you only have 1 tripod leg, whereas the 4 kilo and 8 kilo, you have 2 tripod legs on either side. So to open that up, you simply grab 2 of the legs and just expand that slightly and push down on the center column. And that expands the legs out, and ensure that you have these a little bit wider if it's on the ground, and then you screw to tighten to ensure it's all locked in. And then from there, you have the different segments to extend up, and this increases the actual height of the backdrop stand. So you need to increase both of the legs if you're on the 4 kilo or 8 kilo stand at the same height to ensure that the backdrop stand and crossbar is nice and even. Then from there, what you'll see on the top here is a little wing nut. So if you undo that, and there's also a washer, so you can actually use these when you mount the crossbar on top, and then you place the washer on top and then the wing nut to lock into place. Now the next step would be to connect the crossbars up. So for 4 kilo backdrop stands and 8 kilo backdrop stands, there's typically 4 crossbars. And for the T stand, there's only 3 crossbars. With the actual crossbars, what you'll notice is the ends actually have larger holes on either side. So you can see there's larger holes from the top and bottom, and that's to feed through the top of the actual light stand or stands on either end. And then on the middle crossbars, you'll see they only have smaller holes on the openings there, and they have a silver side here, which is basically the actual locking tabs that you can actually push down to insert into each other. So to do that, all you need to do is hold them down on either side with your fingers, and insert the actual crossbar, the second part, and then push, and then those little tabs, they pop out into place once they reach that hold position there, and that ensures a nice and locked crossbar there. Continue to do that with the third part, and then the fourth part, which will be an end, and it will basically look like this on this direction, and then that way you can mount that onto the light stand of the crossbar on the other side. So that was just a quick look at how to set up a backdrop stand, as well as all the different backdrop stand options available on the market today. For more videos just like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be updated of any videos that we release, as well as giving this video a like if it's helped you in any way. Leave a comment down below your thoughts or any questions you have about backdrop stands in general, and also follow us on social media at Hypop and visit our website, hypop.com.au. Thanks for watching.